Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and thank you for watching as we prepare for worship this Sunday, March 1st. This will be our first Sunday in the season of Lent. So, if you were with us on Ash Wednesday, we talked about moving towards Christ. But have you ever tried to change things in your life, to reorient things in your life, to change maybe a habit, or to try and add something that you know will be life-giving to your life, or to try and add times of prayer or reading or whatever it may be. And then the very second you try to do that, all of a sudden it seems like the world conspires against you to pull you away from that very thing. That temptation, it may not be right there, but it sure is on speed dial. It seems like when we turn towards God, that suddenly temptation occurs, and especially in those moments where we feel like we're the most vulnerable. So, this weekend we hear the story of Jesus being tempted in the wilderness by Satan. And I know that sometimes we modern people may not have much use for demons and devils, and we live in a scientific world. It's not a bad thing. But the reality of temptation, shame, blame, accusation, self-accusation, they all exist. There are still forces that pull us away from Christ and the life that we want to live. There are still places where we enter into that space of, devilish temptation and divine silence. We all walk through our own wildernesses. We all enter into these times and we wonder, well, why can't I just do this? Why am I not strong enough? Why am I not determined enough? Why am I not faithful enough? Temptation is real. And if we try to make the changes that we're trying to make in this season of Lent, if we try to turn towards Christ, we are going to encounter them. And so we come together this weekend to talk about temptation, to wrestle with it together. Because I really think, Christ can go into the wilderness alone, but we need one another to be able to support ourselves in this life of faith. And so I invite you to come and join us this Sunday as we come together, as we worship. We worship at 8:30 with our traditional service, at 11 o'clock with our celebration service. I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you this weekend at Rejoice.